Hey you guys, welcome back and welcome if you are new. My name is Sam and welcome to my kitchen. I am back to making videos again. It has been a minute since I've made one. I've been making some shorts, but I've got a brand new computer and a brand new editing software, so we're figuring this out. Today we're going to be making some depression style meals. I'm going to do dinner first and then breakfast because I filmed these on 2 separate days. And my brain just did not put breakfast first. But anyways, we're going to start out with dinner. We're going to make a depression style, kind of like a chicken and gravy type meal. It's absolutely delicious, super, super easy. We're going to start out with adding a little bit of butter and oil to the pan. You can do oil, you can do butter, whatever you want. And then you're going to add in some onions. You're going to brown those up. You're going to pop in your chicken. You can do legs, thighs, breasts, whatever you want. You're going to season those up with some salt and pepper. And you're going to let these brown on both sides. They're not going to be cooked completely through, and that's okay. We're going to put these in the oven. Once you get them browned on both sides, you're going to put this in a 375-degree oven for about 30 to 40 minutes just to get that chicken all nice and cooked through. Once that chicken is done, you're just going to take that out. While that's cooking, we're going to make some steamed carrots. Super, super simple. So you're just going to add a little bit of water to your pot, add in your steamer basket, chop up some carrots while that's coming up to a boil. Once that is boiling, you're going to pop your carrots in there and you're going to let these cook. Mine took about 12 minutes to cook. I kind of cut them a little bit smaller so they kind of cooked quickly. So while that's going, we're going to make some fried cornbread. If you've never tried fried cornbread, it is so good and so easy. You cook them like pancakes. You just add some cornmeal, flour, baking powder, salt, baking soda, all of the cornmeal ingredients. You're going to mix that all together, and then you're going to add your oil. You can do olive oil, avocado oil, lard, whatever floats your boat. I used olive oil today. That's because I just had it sitting out on the counter. I'm going to add an egg and some milk. If you don't want to use milk, you can certainly add in some buttermilk. I do either or depending on what flavor profile I'm going for. Once you get that all kind of mixed together, you're going to set that to the side. This is just going to allow the cornmeal to absorb the liquid and kind of soften it up a little bit. While that's sitting to the side, you can go in and add some oil to your pan. Make sure your pan is hot. And then you're just going to add a little bit of the batter to the pan. And you're just going to cook these like pancakes. Once you see the little holes forming and they don't fall back on themselves, you can flip them over. And then just kind of let them cook another minute or two on that side, and then remove them from the pan and put them on a paper towel lined plate. And you can set those to the side. Now my carrots are done. I'm just going to check these with a knife. If they kind of slide in and out, if the knife kind of slides in and out pretty easily, they're done. And then you're just going to remove those. You can add whatever you want here. I'm going to add some butter and some honey, a little bit of salt, because I want to have kind of like a sweet, kind of stewed carrot vibe going here. These were so delicious, so easy. Once you get all that in there, you're just going to mix that up and kind of set that to the side while we finish up the chicken. Now I'm just going to remove the chicken from the oven. I will check the temperature. I did that off camera, but it was about 155 degrees. So I'm just going to remove the chicken from the pan, add a little bit of flour, and we're going to mix that up and let that cook for about a minute or two, just to cook out that raw flour taste. And then we're going to slowly add in some broth. You can do water here. I did broth just to give it a little bit more flavor. You're going to let that cook for just a couple of minutes, kind of thicken up a little bit. And then you're going to go in and add some milk or cream. I'm using milk here. And then once you get that all whisked together, you're going to let that cook for about 5 minutes. And then you're going to add the chicken back in, and we're going to cook this chicken for another 10 to 15 minutes, just to make sure that chicken is cooked through. And then you're pretty much done. You can serve this up. I served this up with the carrots and the cornbread, the fried cornbread. I added a little bit of extra honey onto the cornbread because that's just my preference. You can serve this however you want. So easy, so delicious, and super, super affordable. All right, y'all, moving on to day 2, and we're going to start out with some breakfast. We're going to make some whole wheat pancakes. Pancakes has been around for many, many years. They're so easy, very filling, and delicious. So we're going to add some all-purpose flour, whole wheat flour, baking powder, sugar, and salt into my bowl here, and just mix that up. Super simple, very easy. Once you get that all mixed up, you're going to go in and add your egg, some milk. You can do some buttermilk if you prefer. Hardly ever have buttermilk on hand nowadays, so I always opt for whole milk, but you can do skim milk, 2%, whatever your little heart desires. Just add that in there. Your egg and some oil. Now, I like to do avocado oil, but you can also do coconut oil in this. But for the sake of the video, I just did some lard. I just melted that down and put that in there. And we're just going to mix that together until it is nice and smooth. A few lumps is fine. They will cook out when you cook them. So we're going to go ahead and move on over to the stove. We're going to heat up a skillet. Whatever skillet you have on hand will work just fine. Add you some butter in your skillet. Make sure it is on about a medium-low heat. You don't want to cook these too fast. You don't want them to burn. So just make sure you have that on a medium-low setting. Add your batter in there. You're going to let these cook until the bubbles form. When the bubbles form and they don't fall back in on themselves, you can go ahead and flip them over. Just be careful because you'll get batter everywhere if they're not completely set. Once they cook, you flip them over. You let them cook a few more minutes on that side until they are cooked through, and then you can remove them from the pan. And you can serve these however you want. I absolutely love golden syrup on my pancakes. There's just nothing better. I'm Southern, and this is the syrup of the South, I guess you could say. But it's good. Added that, a little bit of butter, and this was so easy. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.